Hi, I'm Nisha Karnani. I'm an attorney at Antonini and Cohen Immigration Law Group. And in this episode of Immigration for You, we're going to be talking about what is an ESTA and what is a B-1, B-2 visitor visa. So one of the most common visas that folks who are coming to see us are traveling into the US on is a B-1 or B-2 visa or an ESTA. And a lot of people have questions about what that is, what you can do with that. So we're going to talk about that today. Essentially, the ESTA is the visa or the lack of visa. It's basically the permission to enter the US for folks who are exempt from visitor visas. And particular countries, if you're just coming for a short trip, you don't need to have a visitor visa. And so instead you have an ESTA registration. On the other side of that, the visitor visa is called a B-1 or B-2 visa. B-1 is for business visitor. B-2 is for a tourist. So the B-1, you can come to the US to do business meetings, attend trainings, give a training, attend conferences, seminars, all of those kind of things that you would usually think of if you're thinking of a business trip. For the B-2 visa, that's a tourist visa where you can come and see people or places in the US, go to Disney World, all of that good stuff. So essentially, when you're coming to the US as an ESTA, B-1 or B-2 holder, it's a temporary visa. You're usually just going to get an admission for 6 months. Even if your visa is valid for 10 years, it doesn't mean you come in for 10 years. It means they let you in with that visa and that admission for 6 months. And one of the most common questions we get is, what can you do or not do on these visas? So we talked a little bit already about what the purpose is. A lot of folks don't realize that you cannot work on the B-1 or B-2 visa or ESTA. And you cannot be paid in the US, you cannot work in the US. And that's something that's really important to keep in mind, because if you do work, then you'll be violating your status and you could harm your future immigration options, visas, green cards, things like that. So we're happy to guide folks on what they can and cannot do on the B-1, B-2, or ESTA. And also if you think you need to change your status or get a new visa from that B-1, B-2, or ESTA, feel free to give us a call.